So in yesterday's video, we went over a great coverage defense to play. Well, today we're going to give you another cover 2 look, but it is going to be a blitz heavy defense. We're going to be getting heat in on the quarterback, and we're going to be heating up our opponent and forcing them potentially to make some grave errors so we can get some splash plays, some turnovers, some sacks, things of that nature. So today we're going to be working out of the 4-6 defensive playbook. We're going to be in the formation called dollar. We're going to be calling the play called DB Fire 2. But quickly, before we get into it, make sure you look in that bottom right corner for my exact adjustments on the controller. As you can see, I'm moving it around right here. So you can follow along and do the adjustments exactly as I am. So first thing is you want to go to coaching adjustments. Sure, we can do base align. Base align is great, just like yesterday. Putting base align on in a cover 2 shell is going to create a very balanced look. But then for the flats and curl flats, I kind of like to swap it a little. I like to have the flats play default, meaning I can do hard flats, I can do soft squats, I can do cloud flats. I can have all of those at my disposal instead of being forced to only have my blues play to a specific yard line. But then for, you know, if an opponent is beating me on the sidelines deep, I do then swap my curls from 5 yesterday in the coverage defense to 25, so then I can play deeper. And I also find that when flats are on default, it's gonna play a little bit more. Its play is a little bit more unpredictably. Sometimes they drop a little bit more, sometimes they drop a little bit less. Could potentially force your opponent into some bad decisions if they're having to make a decision quickly due to the heat. So we're gonna call DB Fire 2, and then we're just gonna call a random trips play. Go ahead, and the first thing we're gonna do is pinch the whole defense. Then we're gonna go ahead and man up the tight end, and then we're gonna man up the running back, and our assignment is literally just to user this middle of the field. We got to look for the run first, but then we can use the middle of the field. And that was that's good that he threw that, because that's a good thing I need to throw in there is, yes, you could play aggressive in this look, but then if they do show that they're going to make you respect it, you want to back off individually that corner over there. And just like that, I mean, that's how you can see. You want to make sure you have your fastest user defender right there. I'm using an 81 speed player right now, but just to make sure that you have your fastest defender right here where Robinson is. And you know, be wary for that, because it is a blitz look, so they're gonna have a lot of space up the field right here. But you want to get aggressive because you want to try to get interceptions. So it's a very balanced situation, and trust me, the computer is going to make reads way faster than a real player is going to be making most of the time. And see, that's just tough. I have a linebacker manned up on him, but it's all right. When you put safeties in there at linebackers, those longer developing routes are only going to get toasted by the most elite tight ends. Yeah, see, I was right there. That's just a bad user by me. I literally should have pick right there. I don't know why he threw that anyway. But this is what we want. Like, that's a win right there. If they're throwing that close to your user, you're absolutely winning that rep. You just have to do a good user. And that's a really good thing that they threw in there right there. Is like a little stick concept. So what you can actually do right there, if they do that, is you can actually cross man you can actually cross man like this, and then user the opposite side, the 2 side, with Minka over top. Man, my user, oh my gosh, you guys are hey, don't fry me in the comments too much with my user, bro. Like, I am literally right there, but we'll go ahead and try that again. All right, I'm just showing you all the different looks you can get. See, like, basically what you want to do is you just want to confuse the mess out of your opponent. You don't want to let them get comfortable with this heat. You want to constantly be manning up different people, but like make it make sense. Like this makes sense. They're not going to be able to easily bomb this. And that's a win. I mean, eventually we're gonna get heat in. We're gonna be able to lurk that, and then like that, they see that. Then we go back to our original setup, which is this. But then we could also throw in like a little hard flat right here at that blitzing DB, and then kind of sit in this gap so this right side blitzing defender comes in, and then we just use her over the middle where Chase is. And of course, right there they run it, but as you can see, it clamps the run as well. But all right, guys, as you can see, this is a great defense. My user just wasn't the best today, but it's all good. Sometimes you don't have a good user day, and that's when you can, hey, maybe go to yesterday's video and check out the coverage defense, throw out some coverage, get some players in some positions that potentially will help your user out. So always be switching it up, always be trying to keep your opponent on your toes, and really you can do so much out of this cover 2 shell that your opponent doesn't need to know exactly what you're doing until the ball snapped every single play. And that's ideally where you want your opponent every single play, because that means they're having to make live reads instead of knowing, oh, as soon as I snap the ball, this is going to be open. You don't want that. That's going to make it very easy for them to move the ball on offense. Confusion is your best friend as a defensive player. So get out there and confuse and frustrate your opponents. All right, guys, if today's video helped you, make sure you go ahead and like today's video. But if you really want to take your Madden game to the next level, become super competitive, more than one of these videos can just do in a few minutes, head over to the MaddenAcademy.com right now. Get signed up for your first course. You will not regret it. It's the most quick and efficient way to get better at Madden. So make sure you head over to the Madden Academy and get signed up today. With that being said, guys, I'm getting up out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoy this one, and peace.